Oh, hey friends, Mark Holmes here, and apparently Michael's dog as well. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, I wouldn't work as hard as I do to try and bring you guys something a little bit different than what you get from all the talking heads. And I'm getting ready for live streaming at 9 o'clock Eastern, so hopefully you guys will tune in and check that out. And I'm going to give you some hope for our Dallas Cowboys because, everybody pretty much has this, up for dead. And I'm going to tell you why I believe the Dallas Cowboys will come back victorious. But something else I want to talk about that tonight is Jaylon Smith. Now, Jaylon Smith has been an incredible story. Jaylon Smith has been above and beyond expectations. The fact that he even made it onto the field is incredible. However, I'm going to get a lot of people that are pissed off when I say this because he's the 15th leading tackler in the NFL. Yeah, 34 tackles. Unbelievable. For a guy who this time last year basically couldn't walk. But he has deficiencies, guys. And in some cases, he's a liability. Don't get me wrong. We're lucky to have him because right now, with the position that we're in, between Sean Lee being hurt, with Anthony Hitchens being out, we have nobody. And I mean absolutely nobody. But he's really not completely ready for everything. He's not ready to be an every down player. When we put him out on special teams and as a linebacker and he's playing almost every single play, his body is not ready for everything. There's some things he can do great right now. There's other things that he's not quite there. And what I noticed on Sunday in the game was basically he was a liability in pass coverage. 5 of 6 passes thrown his way were completed. Because with that drop foot, and if you don't know what the problem is, he shredded his knee. The knee was operated on. The knee is 100% fine. It moves, it bends, and all that. It's got, you have just enough pliability side to side. He can, push off and he can bend it. But the problem is the nerves that were ruptured in the foot. And he has drop foot. And what I want you to understand is drop foot is literally your foot going limp. Now he wears a brace. It's called a Ritchie brace, which basically helps pull it back up. But the foot still goes limp. So you're relying on this brace to keep your foot action going because the nerves are still regenerating. They may come back completely. They may be 50%, 80%. I don't know exactly how far they are, but they're not there completely. And what I notice in watching the film is he really struggles at change of direction. And unfortunately, as a linebacker, everything you do is a change of direction, especially in pass coverage. It's easy to go straight ahead. You get that lean and stuff, and that spring is there, and you're able to go forward and hit a running back. It's another when you have to push off, because when you go backwards, your foot is truly pushing yourself backwards. And he's got to be able to recover. And when it comes to running backs and receivers coming in the slot, coming at him, and he has to chase them, it's a mismatch. And that's one of the things that the Rams did is they kept picking at him because Sean Lee wasn't there. Now, I hope Sean Lee's back because Sean Lee is the general. Sean Lee knows the calls. He knows all this stuff. Because the other problem with Jaylon Smith is still a rookie. He's only 4 games into an NFL career. Let me say that again. 4 games in an NFL career. And without Sean Lee, he's the guy out there making the calls. So now you're asking a lot of just a rookie. Basically, he's actually not a rookie, but he is a rookie because it's his first year playing. You're asking a guy who's only played 4 games to be in charge of the whole defense who is not 100%, where he's got a bad wheel, having to cover receivers. So that's one of the problems that we have on the team, on the defense. Don't get me wrong, I love Jaylon Smith. I absolutely love his attitude, his work ethic. The guy never gets down about anything. A lot of guys would be, woe is me, I can't believe this happened to me, I should be a top 10 pick, making all kinds of money, and I'm having to rehab for over a year to try and even get back on the field. But the guy never, ever got down. You never saw that guy flustered. You never saw that guy give up. And I know he's going to be a great one, but it's just not yet. It's going to take some more time. And we're not at a position where we're ready completely to rely on him right now because he's just not quite there. Now, I always try and tell you guys that I'm not going to lie to you, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I think and feel about the Cowboys. And if it's not right, it's not right. But I believe he still has a long ways to go. And hopefully, Sean Lee is back along with Anthony Hitchens, and we can put Jaylon Smith in the right positions and not tax him every single play to really let that foot heal enough. Get enough action in there that it keeps working. Learn the defense even better so down the road this guy will be a beast. But we'll definitely be talking about this as well as everything else at 9 o'clock Eastern. So I hope you guys tune in. We always have a great time, all kinds of good comments and everything else. And sometimes we even have a moron Eagle fan that comes in here, Tom Donnelly. So as always, friends, I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo. And I got to get the rest of my notes ready for tonight. I'll see you shortly.